Yo, what is up, guys? You got Illusion here, back with another TMT team builder. Joined with me again is the crew. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves?
Who's slurring their words now? Yo, what's up, guys? You got II here today. Just woke up and I'm ready to talk about some teams.
What's
You got our Lucifer member as well.
Wow.
Budget
Okay.
Envy.
No, this is like my third or fourth time now. I don't think I'm that elusive anymore.
Yeah, so we're about to play our game with this team. BLS actually had to text II on his real phone to get him up so we could play this game. But let's go right into the team matchup. If you look over here,
shout out
these
to
sticky
text
notes.
messages.
Yeah, shout out to technology, shout out to Apple,
Or
shout out to Samsung.
notifications. Shout out to my iPhone, right?
For real. So if you look on
Being
the
a real
right,
champ and waking me up.
if you look over here, we have our team matchup. We have Z Coco as always, Exodrill, Victini, Pinsir, Celebi, Suicune, Halucha, Muck, Cloyster, Como, and Hippowdon. And they have Mega Lopunny, Weavile, Raikou, Florges, Kartana, Victini, Nidoking, Vaporeon, Gudra, Bronzong, and Dusknoir. So they got a threatening team with Mega Lopunny and Weavile especially being very threatening. But we have some threats of our own. Our first Pokemon we have on our team is Mega Pinsir. Why don't you talk about this set, II?
All right, so we have the Faint, Return, Knockoff, and Substitute for those of you who cannot read. And our EVs are 216 in speed, 252 attack, 40 HP, and we EV'd this to pretty much outspeed max speed Victini. Might bring Scarf. That's one of the reasons why we decided to run Substitute over Swords Dance. We figured it would be more beneficial in the long run. The odds of us setting up an SD and then living enough to are greatly diminished versus their team. We have Faint instead of Quick Attack because of Weavile's Ice Shard and Mega Lopunny's Quick Attack. Knockoff is for Bronzong, Raikou, just things that aren't hit very well by Flying Stab. And yeah, we figured Mega Pinsir would be a pretty good hard-hitting Malin versus their team. Teams appreciate flying very much.
Yeah,
so,
very few teams have good
we'll
flying resist. And just to explain a little bit more about Faint is Faint's weaker than Quick Attack, but it has +2 priority compared to Quick Attack's +1 priority. So this +2 priority allows it to out-prioritize Ice Shard and Quick Attack, so we can always get an attack off versus Weavile and Lopunny, which is pretty nice.
Plus, you already know we're all about those tricks, you know?
Yep, we got
Fainting left to right. Yeah.
Yep, we got those Feints tricking their eye. All right, next one we got the Banded Excadrill Mold Breaker. Why don't you talk about this set a little bit, Budget Envy?
Okay. Well, obviously this thing is here to do damage. But we have 232 Jolly in speed, 252 in attack, and 24 in HP. Just why not?
I'm pretty sure that's an
obviously
outspeed Nidoking. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Obviously this thing does a lot to their team, as Excadrill does to almost any team. But I feel like we really want to use this against like stuff like, or we're probably gonna want to bring this out on stuff like Florges, because it'll be able to take those hits easier if they bring it.
Yeah, with Mold Breaker, they don't have a ground immunity, so we can just spam Earthquake, and Banded Earthquake 2-hit KOs or OKOs everything on their team, even max defense Vaporeon plus Protect, which is pretty nice.
Of course, if they bring something like Air Balloon Raikou, it might be
Air Balloon Raikou
annoying,
is
but
possible.
we have. But other than that, I think Excadrill can put in the finest of work.
Brick Break's kind of a nothing move, but like screens, possibly they can bring screens just in case. Brick Break wouldn't hurt to have. It's not like we want any other move there. Earthquake Iron Head hits everything we want it to, so this is just for safety measures. The next Pokemon we got Collusion. This is a very interesting set. Rocky Helmet Fizz Death with the rest Sleep Talk, Earthquake Drain Punch. So you already know what this Pokemon's for. It's for Mega Lopunny. If it tries, if you've watched our best megas, you know that one of Mega Lopunny's weakness is that it can get easily chipped by Rocky Helmet, and we're following through on this philosophy with the Fizz Def Rocky Helmet Komao. So this thing, like if you look at its defense and HP, it's very impressive. It allows it to tank hits from Lopunny easily, even like an adamant high jump kick. And if it tries to fake out certain mons, like say our pincer to avoid a feint, we can switch into this and it can take some damage. It doesn't have really a good switch into this mon anyways, other than maybe Florges or Vaporeon. And both Florges and Vaporeon are taken care of by certain mons in our team, Celebi and Excadrill, just to name a few. So this mon's pretty good. We're hoping for it to put in work. Its coverage, it also is able to check Kartana. I mean, they could bring Z, Psycho Cut, but we're really not expecting that. So yeah, that's our Komao set. Our next Pokemon is Young Celebi. Why don't you talk about this set, Ai? Hello?
Right, so we've decided that we wanted Rocks versus their team, and we wanted something that could semi-switch into Nidoking. So we decided to bring Celebi with the Kabia Berry, which, if you don't know, it weakens super effective poison-type moves. So this is pretty much our always switch in. This is pretty much always our switch into Nidoking. Rocks, Psychic, Recover, and U-Turn. We figured we'd put U-Turn for momentum because Celebi can't really break a lot of their team. I get Pursuit trapped by Weavile. Another thing to note is this is also kind of our switch into Vaporeon. It takes that on fairly well.
Yeah, always
Vaporeon, but it can stay in there. Yeah,
it's pretty nice. Gets rocks up.
That's why we're bringing it. Might not do as much as we hope it to do this game, but it'll still do. It'll still be a switch into something. So
yeah, if it 1v1's Nidoking, it would have done its job, and I'd be proud of Celebi. So next we got
their Scarf Nidoking, and they bring it in and try to kill.
Next we got Coco the mascot, Electrium Z, Roost, Defog, Thunderbolt, U-Turn. So we this week we don't have any like Fairy Stab. So one of the Pokemon we think that's going to be their initial switch into this is Nidoking, and we just U-Turn on that. We have Defog to remove hazards for Pinsir and Victini. Excadrill has Rapid Spin, but we don't really want to be clicking Rapid Spin since this is our primary wall breaker with Earthquake. Electrium Z, it's so we like in a pinch we can KO something, because even if we don't have that much investment in special attack, Electric Surge boosted Electrium Z Thunderbolt is gonna do a heck of a lot to any Pokemon. Also, we have a lot of
also something to note is Komao is also our switch into Kartana.
Yeah. Yeah, this thing's Fizz Def is really good. If they don't have Psycho Cut, and even if they do have Psycho Cut, we check Kartana pretty well. And
so we can check a Scarf set pretty
effectively,
which
we were scared of.
And Victini.
But Tapu Koko is also a switch in the Weavile. Resist knockoff, and it's faster and can roost. So like even if they're banded Icicle Crash, we live that, and they have to think about either Icicle Crashing again or us killing them with the like Z Thunderbolt or just regular Thunderbolt. So it's kind of a 50-50, but it's like more like heavily in our favor either way.
Yep. Plus it's just a scout like what we've all set they are too. If they're Life Orb or
even something like Scarf maybe. And the last mon on our list, why don't you talk about this boy BLS Victini?
We have Victini. U-turn Tearing Shot, Side Shock Trick. It's choice 16 in HP, 252 special attack, and 240 in speed. Modest nature. Scarf Victini obviously does a lot to their team, as it does to almost every team. It outspeeds non-Scarf Weavile and Mega Lopunny, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And it outspeeds Nidoking, which can pose a huge threat to any team if left unchecked. This thing probably is walled by Goodra, unless it has no Fizz Def investment. Does Dusknoir pose a threat to this?
Yeah.
To an extent, but if we burn it with Searing Shot, it's gonna hurt.
How much do you guys know how much Searing Shot does to that? Does to Dusknoir?
I think it does like
damage, and that's what counts.
Max HP, I think it does like 40 something %. But
Yes.
the burn's pretty valuable, especially versus Dusknoir.
Yeah, so this thing just
Last
does
time, right?
tons to their team.
Yeah, Trick for Vaporeon, Searing Shots is good stab, Psyshock for good stab for Goodra as well, U-turn for momentum.
Just saying, you already know if we lose it's because Illusion server was not secure. As you can see, up in the URL, it says not secure. You already know they hacked us.
Bro, we are they got us already, the government goons, huh? This is what happens when you get rid of net neutrality, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Some final words departing on Komodo. Interesting. It also switches into Banded V-Create pretty well, better than you would like expect because of its resistances and good defense. So hopefully this set doesn't suck. I know it may look a little weird, but we're counting on it to check a lot of their physical threats. So see you guys later. You guys have anything to say?
I was not there when you guys built this team, but just from right now and looking at it before, I think it's pretty solid, and I'm pretty sure we have a good chance of winning.
Yeah.
Yeah, what he said.
Trick of Eye teams never lose. We're gonna go play our game right now. I'm pretty sure we got tagged in Discord. So see you guys later. We're gonna upload the video probably tomorrow, but see ya.